Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you all today? So, this is once again me doing the first day of the record function on Streamlabs and all that jazz. We went from Let It Die to Fishing Planet just so I could be a little bit more chill and relaxed. Because we were having a lot of lag in, Let It Die. So now, we're gonna be chilling, taking a little bit of a break. Oh, that's right. I was fishing in wherever the hell this place was. We could do Mudwater or Rocky, but we'll probably not do that because it costs in-game money to do all that. I might use mouse and keyboard for this stuff because it's a lot easier to just like go to map, check what do I got for my inventory right now. I got both bottom bouncing things or bottom type setups. I do have one rod holder on my person, and again I got a lot of fishing I could do here still. A fish keeper has nothing in it. I might have to set up some different rods because I'm going to actually leave this area and go to a different location. Need to go to the Mudwater River location. Try and get some of those quests done to get some more bait coins. We spent way more, well, yeah, we definitely spent way more to go here than we, God, I love this. This is something that I'm so happy about. And I cannot wait to see where, like, more locations will be for the fishing. Because these new locations excite me greatly, especially considering the fact that there's, like, arapaimas you can catch and fucking sharks. This makes me so excited because eventually I do see this game getting to the point to where there'll be like fishing spots in the water itself, and the type of thing, like you'll have to have a fishing boat for those, right? They should definitely have one for Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii. There should definitely be a fishing spot in Hawaii. Maybe some in the Japan and Korea, India, right? China areas, India, but definitely have some fishing in these areas. Boat fishing allowed. That excites me. Fish right here. Lots of carp. Roofs, Guddian, Monkey Goby, Pike, Goby. Those fucking dumbass fish. That's actually what the Pog emote's based off of, a Goby if I'm not mistaken. Wells catfish, Dander, and Zeeg. Alright, aside from me getting distracted as easily as I always get distracted, let's go to Mudwater, yeah? Go to Rocky, but we're gonna go to Mudwater. First, we need to set up for Mudwater, because what's in Mudwater? Mudwater has bullheads, blacktail shiner, bluegill, blue-nosed minnows, bowfins, which are prehistoric fish, chain pickerel, channel cat, common shiner, freshwater drum, grass pickerel, green sunfish, largemouth bass, pumpkin seed, and white crappie. The mission to do the Mudwater exploration and trial, we need to catch blue-nosed minnow, common shiner, blacktail shiner, bluegill, pumpkin, green sunfish, white crappie, black bluehead, and a channel cat, and largemouth, grass pickerel, chain pickerel, bowfin, and a freshwater drum. We also need to set that up, but in order to do that, we need, what do we need? Probably bobbers. For one of our things. We can't buy a three thing rod case yet, can we? No. We need level 12 for that. We're a couple levels away from that. Simple. Where's line weight? 2 to 6.5. 2 to 7. So this is actually the stronger rod. Makes sense. Oh. Alright, that's good to know. We apparently lost that on the de-equip. Did not know that. Pet food. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to catch this guy early. If we even go there. Travel cost is 1,400, or it's 1,200. It's 1,000 to go there, 200 per day. Probably not even a bad idea to actually go there now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, this can actually get sold. That goes there. We don't need a lead. Yeah, at least I'm pretty sure we don't need a leader. Yeah, we don't. We won't be able to use it there. Now let's go to the Texas area, bass fish a little bit. We'll be able to cast this bad boy out there and use the rod holder. Plus it's free, and we have the unlimited premium, I believe. I believe I got the unlimited premium. I want to double check that. But we'll just do some good old fishing in Texas. Private room because I just feel like chilling. We have the. We don't have the premium advanced. I thought we did. Now we do. Okay. I'm glad I rectified that. But yeah, last time I was playing this, I was using keyboard and mouse. I could have used my controller, but I guess I didn't feel like it. Oh, I should have set my rod holder up first. It's all come back to me now that I'm using the controller. We use up a lot of our bait with these bad boys, and that's kind of what we want. Take a while for that to get a hit. Give me this bad boy, and let's see if we can't try and get a bass or two while we wait for us to get ourselves a hit on the bottom setup rig. Probably switch to the jig and go with a not a shiner, a shad lure. We'll do stop and go for a little bit though. I'll probably play this for like an hour or two, maybe not even 2 hours, just a little bit to get a just chill a little bit. You know what I mean? Just take a breather, and we'll switch to something else. Probably gonna be the most games that I play on stream. Most variety. But yeah, if we want to do that, we'd have to go to inventory. We'd have to go to all the way down here. Actually. Use the mouse and keyboard to set this up because it's a lot smoother. Yellow. Go for the yellow shad. Whoops, I double put this circle. Straight and slow. Do a little bit of stop and go. And knock it down to straight and slow. I just got the bell on it so it'll notify me when we get a bite there. Oh, speak of the devil. Nice. Best part is I probably didn't even need to do that. I could have just replaced it immediately. What do we got on here? Something small. But fighter. Love to see that. Come on now, you little shit. Don't be like that. You're not as small as it looks like. Oh god, that's gonna break the damn line. I think I need to put bigger, stronger line on this one because I should not be having this much trouble with what is, at least what I think is currently on the other end of this rod. And again, I might not be actually seeing what the... Oh, it's a bass. Okay, never mind. It's a spotted bass. I almost thought it was a trophy, because that little pop-up for achievement progress happened. Okay, so maybe not going to complain too much about that one. I pressed A, which is X. Okay, so we're good there. I was a little concerned. But we're good to go. Bass jig's probably better, but I think the shad will give me a little bit more of a variety of fish catch. Getting to stop and go to work perfectly is a little annoying because you gotta try and, like, do it properly, eh? Oh, shit. I think something hit this, but spit it out immediately. That was a little weird, actually. One of the reasons I like this fishing game as much as I do is because of the variety of fish that you can catch. Aside from the fact that it's a little grindy. If you break it down and think about it, it's a game that you kind of have to play. Like, if I'm going to buy a license for a certain amount of time, like a premium license to the Mudwater, and it's not an unlimited one, I kind of need to use it every single day. Because the licenses last for real days, like a real day week or whatever, if you buy it for a week. But overall, it's so far one of my favorite fishing games. And fishing games help me relax and just chill and take a moment to de-stress and get unpissed off, basically, at whatever was bothering me. Ooh, shit, nice. I mean, I know I didn't have to set the hook there, but because it already set the hook for me automatically, but that's pretty awesome. What's really awesome when you get to a certain point that, like, you could buy the most valuable place I've been to so far, I believe, is, like, the place that made me the most money, is the New York Lake, in all honesty. Because at the New York Lake, what ended up happening was I would catch, like, consistently catch walleye at night, so I'd be able to fill up my keep net, or my strainer, I think it is, and we'd be good to go. Damn, and the dock is... We're getting pretty quick hits at the dock. Or the bridge, I should say, not the dock. But yeah, I'm already not angry about the lag and not being able to play Warzone earlier today. I'm good to go. We'll probably play this for another 20 minutes or so and then switch over to something else. Because I do feel like playing other games today. I feel like playing a wide variety of games today for some odd reason. And I'm a little bit more quiet than I intend to be, I believe. And I do apologize for that, but it's just taking the chill, you know? Maybe I will put on Nuclear Throne after this. Depending on how long it takes for this to receive a bite, that after we catch another fish with this rod will be when we switch to a different game. Don't know what that game's gonna be yet. We shall see. Maybe after the next one. There's another bass. Nah, right here. Make sure I've been keeping all these fish. That, or we could try and get rid of all the red worms we currently have, and that'll be the point of ending. If I can then catch a fish after this with this setup, that would be hilarious. I doubt I'm going to. Oh shit. I should keep my mouth shut. Holy crap, that's awesome. Oh, we caught a grass pickerel. Holy crap. We let it sit there for so long, the grass pickerel decided to stop by and chomp on it. I didn't even realize we could... Normally, the grass pickerel that I've caught in this area are all from over there. Yeah, let's try and get rid of all the red worms, because that seems a little bit too fast for what I was trying to go for. I'm glad I don't really have to worry about a fish hitting that right now. Could, but I extremely find that I find that extremely doubtful, I should say. Because again, in real life, you leave something sit there, it'll probably eventually bite it, but you gotta take into account video game mechanics, right? Video game mechanics make it to where you can pretty much catch fish from this pond all day, every day. But realistically, at some point, you'd run out of fish to catch. Like, you would literally outfish the pond. But the video game has a limitless end of fish here, right? Oh shit. I was like, wait a minute. We just got a bite. They must have updated... They must have updated this type of fishing, because it was very hard to tell, or very hard to hit and set the hook when you were jig fishing or whatever you want to call it. But it seems like they updated it a little bit and made it a little bit easier to set the hook on these damn bastards. But now I feel like I can actually stand and play this game, because while I was playing on mouse and keyboard the first time that I played it, which I think was a couple weeks ago. The first time I played it on stream and after a long while. Oh. because I had played this a long time ago on the PS4 version, but I ended up getting distracted by other video games and then playing those instead of this one. And I probably won't play this for a long while after this, or if I do play it, it'll be off stream or something like that. Which isn't a big deal, but there's so many other games that exist, you know? That it's hard to continuously play one game unless it's really, really good and it's got my interest. Like Let It Die. Let It Die is really, really good and it's got my interest right now. Basically because I'm having a blast and a half. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna catch anything when I return back to the jig pole, the jig rod, but more than likely because it's at 44 feet, it's doubtful that I'm gonna hook something. This might be a bass. I think it is a bass. Got a couple more red worms to utilize before we switch over. There's another game that I got recently. I haven't played it at all and I probably should. There's a lot of games that I got recently that I should play, especially from the Epic Free Games thing. I also need to still refresh my damn PlayStation Plus by the 20th of this month. But I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do that relatively easily. At the very least, I can make sure... I think I've gotten them already for this week. Or for this month, I should say, the free games. But I'm going to have to double check to make sure that I actually do. And then go from there. Yeah, 2 more red worms. Then we'll switch over. Well, yeah, thinking about it, and because there are a couple games on my wish list on Steam that are currently on sale. Oh, shit! Either this is a... Oh, what? Hornwort. Ah. Hornwort. Got it. For a minute, I thought that something did hit it while it was on the rod holder, and I was like, that's not right. Making a liar out of me? How dare you, game? Nah, it wasn't making a liar out of me. It was just a snag of hornwort. I will say, I might get some Minecraft stuff going soon because of the update that happened recently. By next week, I'm probably going to actually play that, in all honesty. That'll be the main game for a little bit. Oh, shit. I set my control like I was stretching, so I had my one hand on my controller, and that was a big hit that I missed. At least I think it was. It could have been a snag. I don't think it was. That's a little disappointing. That was a big hit that I missed out on. Oh well, not that big of a deal. But yeah, one of the games is, hilariously enough, The Sims 4 and Synthetic Rising or whatever the hell it's called. I'm probably gonna end up getting those and playing those on stream, in all honesty. But I'll probably play Minecraft next week, since the Caves and Cliffs update actually dropped, and I said I was gonna wait for it to drop before I played that, and it did. So it's been such a long time that, like, the dragon was the end game content, you know? So I'm curious to see what all has changed since I last played it several years ago. And I'm trying to think of a good title as I'm mentioning it. I think there was a hit there, and I missed it. No, that was the hit. There we go. That was a big hit, too. Pickerel? Yeah. I love how we can catch 250 pike here, because a grass pickerel is a relative of the pike. So we could catch 250 and get that achievement doing this. That's kind of hilarious to me. But yeah, in all honesty, I may end up playing this game a lot more off stream, because what I would used to do is I would like... Shit. I would like jog in place. Then again, I'm probably not going to be jogging in place because it's summertime. It'll probably be nice outside and I'll be able to jog it around the neighborhood, around the block kind of a thing. But when it was bad in wintertime, I would play this game a lot before I was streaming, and I would actually jog in place for like a good half hour to an hour and play this game for that time. And then when I was done, I would put YouTube on my PlayStation 4 and watch videos. Or I would watch videos without doing that, but it's actually kind of funny now that I'm thinking about it. I hadn't played this game for at least, before a couple weeks ago, at least like 2 years, now that I'm thinking about it. So, they made a lot of updates in a decent amount of time. Oh, another bite, and I was scratching my eyeball. Son of a bitch. That's so disappointing, because that is the second time in a row that was a hit right there, and I missed it because I was distracted. It's like real damn life, honestly. Most of the time when you're fishing IRL, fucking are just like, put your pole down for a second or something like... Never put your pole down, by the way, when you're fishing IRL, because you're going to lose that fucking thing if you actually do that. But when you're like at your most distracted, you put your pole in a rod holder and you locked it, and you go to wash your hands or something like that, and I'm like, you wash your hands off the side of the boat, and it's mainly just to get like fish bitties off your hands, and then wham, your pole is fucking trying to get into the water. Like that right there. I literally need to stop taking my left hand away from the L2 button, because that is the second time in a row that I was doing something, talking with my hands right now, and that's how it always works. When you're distracted, when you're looking away, when you're doing something, that wham, you're getting a big hit. That's kind of hilarious, though. But yeah, this is a nice little detour segue type thing that I'm doing. And, that's kind of a shame. Oh, shit. There's no way that was a snag. There's no way that was a snag. If that was a snag, I'd eat my hat. Kind of a situation right there. Something tried to hit that well. It was super speed rolling in. We're gonna keep that. We're done with that. So we're gonna take this bad boy up, and we're gonna do what I like to call the last cast. Last cast. That was not a good cast, but it is the last one, so we'll have to make do with it. Hopefully we'll get a big bite, and we'll be able to yonk that fish into our keep net. It's always disappointing when the last cast doesn't get a bite, but that happens more frequently. Son of a bitch, I set the hook immediately and it didn't work. Son of a bitch. That fish is being a pain in the ass. And I don't want to believe that that's a snag. I want to believe that that's a stubborn-ass fish that just would not want to just chomp down on my lure properly. Alright. That's disappointing, but you have that happen in IRL a lot more than you would anticipate. Let's get the rod holder and let's bounce. Let's bounce from this area. nice little $500 trip. We got like we made a profit of 500 almost. Again, I'll have to try and log in tomorrow at the very least in this game, even if I don't play it, just to get the daily login bonus. I need to start trying to play this for like an hour to a half hour a day, or a half hour to an hour a day, just to get shit good and going from there. Well, I'm gonna wrap up this for YouTube, so I'm gonna stop recording. But for those of you that are watching on YouTube, I do thank you for stopping by, and I do hope you enjoyed your stay at the kingdom. And until next time, take care and have a good one. Also, links in the description below, and if you haven't already and you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and all that jazz. Regardless of all that, that's it for me. Bye bye, YouTube.